Greetings everyone, this is Vakar Kauri from TFT Perspective, and today I'm going to just highlight the scandal or crime of 190 million British pounds, which is allegedly against the founder of PTI, Imran Khan, his wife Busha Bibi, and it also involves, a couple of other big wigs like Mirza Shahzad Akbar, Malik Riaz of Beria Town, and Zulfi Bukhari, etc. Now, this is a very interesting story, and somehow PTI has tried to trivialize it and showing it that probably this was done for a noble cause for Al-Qadir Trust, etc., Al-Qadir University. But broadly speaking, there are three things that are interlinked. And this, I just forgot the name of uh, uh, a lady who was also playing the role of front person for Imran Khan, and that was Farah. Now, there are basically three things that need to be understood and connected. You must be aware that Barrier Town boss Malik Riaz was fined about 460 billion rupees by Supreme Court of Pakistan. Now, this related to land grab in Sindh, and 460 billion rupees at that time, if the rupee was 150, let's say dollar was 150 rupees plus, so it was closer to $3 billion. $3 billion mean $3,000 million. So that has to be kept in mind. And he was then supposed to pay to government of Pakistan, and the money was supposed to come to the exchequer. Then there is a fine or understanding with National Crime Agency of UK for whatever were his doings in United Kingdoms. Malik Riaz was fined 190 million pounds, which is about $220 million. So this was a separate issue that he was supposed to. He went into an understanding, and then I think National Crime Agency of UK decided that it should be basically given to Pakistan. So it was supposed to again come into the exchequer, and Pakistan could have benefited. So this is basically another thing running parallel. Technically, has nothing to do with why and how Malik Riaz was fined, but this was also due to government of Pakistan. So all told, it is $3 billion fined by the Supreme Court of Pakistan, and then these 200 plus or $220 million, which was supposed to come. So all told, this is huge amount of money. And then comes certain land purchases. These happened at two places, both by either Barrier Town or Ali Riaz, son of Malik Riaz. One is closer to Islamabad, so it's somewhat, I would say, between the Park Road and Barrier enclaves. Basically, this is a purchase of about 240 canals of land, and then it was transferred to somebody. And then there's a purchase which is in Sohawa, which is closer to Jhelum, in the name of Al-Qadir University Trust or whatever. So basically these are four things, and then there are players, like you have Malik Riaz, you have Imran Khan, his wife, then you have Mr. Zulfi Bukhari, who actually is Zulfikar Abbas Bukhari, and then you have Zahiruddin Babarawan, who is actually Babarawan, and then Mrs. Farah, and then a couple of other guys, and I think the linchpin within entire gambit is Mirza Shahzad Akbar. Now we start from, it's very difficult to actually understand that what is this all gimmickry about, and why it is being, why the courts are being used by IK and Mirza Shahzad Akbar and their party to basically do dilly-dallying and somehow confuse the public. Now, if you look at the charges, it's IK and Busha Bibi obtaining material benefits on the garb of land donation. And this is again, if you look at the total amount of money that was supposed to be paid by Malik Riaz, is trivial. But somehow this was balanced out. So this is 458 canals in the name of Al-Qadir University Trust, and the trustees were IK and Busha Bibi. And if you look at the land record of another purchase, which is at Mohra Noor, Islamabad, which I mentioned, which is in between Park Road and Barry Enclave. This is about 240 canals. This was purchased by Ali Riaz, and this was done in two batches. On 29 July 2021, there was 100 canal and 100 canal, and then 40 canals on 28th October 221. And later on, this is handed over to Faraj Shahzadi or Faragogi. Why? I mean, what kind of dealing it was? So probably this also came in form of compensation because she was playing the role of a front person. Now we come to Sohawa, which is closer to Jhelum. And if you look at the ADLR records of Sohawa, this is 458.4 canals. And total worth was like less than 7 crore rupees. So just look at what has happened to Pakistan. These acquisitions were between 4th April 2019 and 30th April 2019. Now try to connect it when was Malik Riaz fined and when the British government fined him. So this was transferred to Mr. Talib Hussain, Zulfikar Abbas Bukhari, and then Al-Qadir Trust on 16 February 2021. Now, if you look at the Al-Qadir University project is part of the Al-Qadir Trust. So this was registered with the basically Government of Punjab 26 December 2019, and then we have trustees like Imran Khan, Zulfikar Abbas Bukhari, alias Zulfi Bukhari, Zairuddin Babarawan, known as Babarawan, and then of course we have trust deed amended on 10 July 2020, I don't know why, and making IK and Busha Bibi as the trustees. And then there is a board resolution passed to add Mr. Dr. Amir Nazir Bhatt and Faraj Shahzadi as trustees. I don't know what she had to do with, any educational institution. And then, of course, 17 February 2022, project got certified from Punjab Charities Act as a trust. Then you have establishment of Al-Qadir Endowment Fund, which is registered 14 March 2022. And IK becomes the settler, Pusha Bibi, Dr. Bhatt, and basically Faraj Shahzadi become the trustees. Now, if you look at the allegations, because there are, I would say, 4 things involved. 2, you can say, fines or punishment which were to be borne by Malik Riaz, all told plus of $3 billion to Government of Pakistan, and this is Supreme Court and the British NCR. And then there is a manipulation, and somehow this got adjusted. Instead of this money coming to the exchequer of Pakistan. So it means that the money which came from UK was then adjusted in his Registrar Supreme Court's account, and this was considered to be a payment by Malik Riaz. So this is, I think, the basic thing. And in return, what you get, if you look at the allegations, are valuable things and properties, which is violation of any Pakistani law, especially if you are at the helm of a fair NAB ordinance, valuables and properties through corrupt and illegal means, misuse of authority, because then you go into the details how this 190 million pound were adjusted. That's again, a story in itself. And this involved somehow the entire cabinet of Imran Khan at that time. And then, of course, it aiding and assisting in a commission of offensive, because if you are helping Shahzad Akbar or Zulfi Bukhari or Faragogi, so all told, this is quite a gadmas, as they say in Punjabi. And since IK was the Prime Minister, he chaired the cabinet meeting on basically 3rd of December 2019. And then, of course, we have the deed of confidentiality was presented by Mirza Shahzad Akbar, who was the special assistant to the Prime Minister. And this was approved by the cabinet, and the story came on the media. This was in a enclosed envelope, and nothing was kind of discussed. So basically, it's again using the Prime Minister's office and authority. Now then, of course, these funds are transferred instead of going to state of Pakistan into account of BTL or Belleton Limited is liability in the name of Registrar Supreme. So just look at the way, this was done. Later on, there have been, I think, some of the close confidants of Imran Khan. And so you have Principal Secretary Azam Khan, then you have ex-Chief Minister of KP, Pervez Khattak, Zubaida Jalal, who was again ex-minister, federal minister, and then Al-Qadir University's chief financial officers. They have again kind of given the evidence that this is how it was manipulated. Now, if you look at the runaways, or those who are absconders, are Mirza Shahzad Akbar, who is nowadays very popular on social media, and he's basically a corollary of Goldsmiths and Jabran Ilyas network, and daily they are spewing venom. Then you have Farish Shahzadi, we don't know where she is. Then Ziaul Mustafa Naseem and Zulfikar Abbas Bukhari. And I think we came to know about his name, I think, just recently. That's how they bluff. Now, if you look at the evidences which are provided by Pervez Khattak and Azam Khan and others, it was the cabinet meeting. This was out of the agenda. Suddenly it was brought into agenda, and this was done in a closed envelope, and Shahzad Akbar came up with. And mind you, Shahzad Akbar was supposed to basically do the job of watchdog over financial crimes, white collar crimes. And Pakistan spent a lot of money, millions of dollars, for unearthing illegal properties in UK. And he was then, of course, part of the process. So the secrecy, deed was invoked, and on 6th December 2019, it was basically already, signed. So all told, I think it is now very clear, whatever the decision by the courts, because Pakistan and Pakistani people trust their courts, and whatever is the decision, I think it will be accepted. But it's always better to at least try to untangle the knots of this cobweb and understand how a group of people who basically thrived on transparency and justice basically formed a team and then bluffed the entire nation and then benefited each other. And who lost? It was, I think, people of Pakistan and the state of Pakistan. Thank you very much.